stitchers, I thought what I'd do today is just do a quick tour of my sewing room. So here it is behind me. Let me turn you around and show you my sewing room. Right, so it is also a spare room. Well, according to my husband, it's a spare room for grandkids, etc. However, let's be honest, it is actually a sewing room, and you know, this is fine. So the bed is pretty much ready for Christmas now. I've got my Christmas cushions out. Pattern for this was one of the Janome Stitch Club videos I did, so if you want to know how to make those, I'll put the link in below. That one's a very old one. That needs a few running repairs. Favourite quilt on the wall, this is my Four Seasons. I do this every year as a bit of a project. It's an online one, so it's all video based about using your fancy stitches and things on your machine. That might have been Stitch Club as well, actually. Also on here, I've already got one Christmas quilt out. This one here with the bells, as you can see, it's waiting on repairs before it heads into the season. I've also got the angel quilt, which is very nearly done. There's just this bit here. It was basically, it was a single sheet that I used for the backing, and it was just that bit too short. It was a fitted sheet, unfortunately, so that's waiting. I got another strip of this which is in the front of it, and I also need to do the label, stitch that on, then I can just do that little bit of quilting there and bind it, and then that is done. What else have we got? Right, all this mess on the floor. Got quite a lot of workshops coming up for Christmas, so at the moment I'm cutting all the packs ready. So we've got mini jumpers. The pickles aren't actually a workshop, they're just a thing I do every single Christmas. You can never have too many pickles in your life. Oh, that's one of the workshops, the little hot chocolate mug there. So yeah, so that's all kind of in progress. As we come up, I've got a top that I've cut out waiting by the overlocker, which will get made eventually. As you can see, lots of lights and things in the way, as always. Stitch bingo, and speaking of stitch bingo, I'm just finishing up here. I need to video this, how to make the stitch diary, another online thing I'm doing. Here's my lovely Bessie, and what else have we got? Oh yep, that's today's video. Little fussy cut Christmas jumper bunting. And what else have we got over here? As you can see, it's a lot of stuff waiting to be done. Oh, posters to go up, another workshop. This is hand stitching one I'm doing at the local museum next in January. Present for a friend that I have finally finished. It was photographed, but it wasn't actually finished inside. So anyway, that is now finished. These badges from Liberty, which are waiting being turned into Christmas decorations, and that's what this bullion stuff is for, which is really incredibly heavy. Oh, another workshop coming up, and that is the more bunting. Can never have too much bunting. That's going to be my book one day, a bunting for every week of the year. What else have we got? A couple of projects, favourite things that I've done. This is one of my all-time favourites, from quote from Whale Rider on there. I didn't show you that one. That's my winter scene. And actually, speaking of scenes, as you can see, my machine is here, and this is the view out of the window. And I am spending a ridiculous amount of time. If I could catch it on film, I would. The squirrels are normally running around through those branches, which I find quite off-putting because I just sit here looking at them. more projects, loads of thread. And in all the drawers, I don't keep materials on display. They're in drawers, they're in boxes, and I do have all my machine feet, etc. are in those drawers. And there's a massive cupboard here, which is just full of material. And anyway, and patterns, etc. over here. So there's loads of, and I think I probably just showed you my washing basket as well, but anyway, oh my god, if I did, I need to go back and deal with that just in case. There's underwear on the top probably, but I just thought you might like to see my sewing room, which I'm sure is equally as eclectic and messy as most of yours.